Alrighty, boys. If you are S.Moko list for this season, don't worry, I got you. And without further ado, let's get straight into this guide. Ikaze. Alrighty, boys, let's go ahead and show you the rev cards and the mindscapes for this team. Starting off with our main girl, Haru Okumura. So Haru is going to be running Wisdom and Pleasure. Here is her mindscape. Let's go ahead and talk about our main strategist now. Cord is going to be running the Creation and Reconciliation set. Here is her mindscape. And then our secondary strategist, which is a new character around the block, 4-star Luce, my GOAT. He is running Trust and Prosperity. Ignore the unfinished R6 4-star weapon. I'm still finishing Palace Exploration. I know. Yeah. I'll get to it, y'all. Here's his mindscape. And then let's go ahead and show you our main navigator, being Futaba Sakura, Oracle here. She is going to be using Resolve and Labor. Here is her mindscape. And now lastly, let's go ahead and talk about Wonder. So for the Wonder Dagger, you have two options. If you aren't capped out on defense reduction, I recommend R6 Starry Compass. And it boosts side damage, so probably the best dagger for Haru anyways. And then the second best dagger would probably be Ex Machina at R6. If you are running Ex Machina at R6, make sure that someone like Shiva is your starter line persona. But in this case, I'm going to be running R6 Starry Compass. As for personas, we're just going to be using our leftover bunch. So first and foremost, Cert is going to be using Maracunda. Komokuten, I went ahead and inherited Rebellion and Tarukaja. We're also going to be using Revolution as well. And lastly, Shiva is going to be using his Dance of Destruction to amp Haru's damage. And without further ado, boys, let's get straight into the run. Ikaze. Alrighty, fellas, so let's go ahead and get started here. So I do want to hit my defense reduction caps. So we're going to go ahead and be using Wind Luce. Go ahead and skill 1 with Luce here to inflict the AoE Windswept. This turn, Wonder's buff doesn't really matter / debuff, so here I'm just going to go ahead and Tarukaja with Komokuten, target Haru. Alright, since I'm A1 here, I'm going to go ahead and use skill 1. If you're A0, just go ahead and use skill 2, target Haru. And just pray that we get shock here. We got the shock, extra 10% crit rate. Very good. Don't highlight yet, you want to save that for now. We're going to go ahead and guard here with Haru. The reason why I stall for 3 turns is Futaba's Data Storm without S.Moko is kind of out of whack. So we need to stall for 1 extra turn compared to if you just run Haru S.Moko. You can just stall for 2 turns and you should be good. But in any case, Futaba's here. Let's go ahead and skill 2 with Futaba. Target the boss. Alright. And don't highlight yet. We're going to save that highlight for next turn. Lucia is going to go ahead and skill 3 here. Make sure you proc it on Haru so she's the one getting the pierce rate buff from it. The 12% pierce rate buff to be exact. Okay, Wonder is going to go ahead and start setting up for weakness. We're going to go ahead and Maracunda with Cert here. This Maracunda will last throughout the whole entire fight from here on out. Cord, again, I'm A1, so I'm going to go ahead and do skill 1 here. A0 should also skill 1 here as well. Primarily, you want to shock a different bird. I accidentally shocked the same bird, but you get my point. We're going to go ahead and start using skill 1 on Haru. This is going to give us 1 round. More bullets, as they say. And these birds don't hit hard. You know, it's Devourer of Dreams, so you're going to be in this phase for maybe about 1 more turn, and then we'll be scot-free in the weak phase. Very soon, fellas. Okay, Futaba's here again. We're going to go ahead and skill 2 again in order to get 20% to her Data Storm, setting up for the 1-3 rotation in weak phase. Okay, here, let's go ahead and use my boy Lucia's skill 1 here to inflict the AoE Windswept. Next, let's go ahead and start using our highlights. Wonder's going to go ahead and change to Komokuten. And we're going to go ahead and use Komokuten highlight here to amp our party's damage. Alright, Wonder's going to go ahead and Rebellion onto Haru here. Giving her some crit rate. Cord is going to go back to the A0 rotation. We're going to go ahead and skill 2. Make sure Haru's our co-star. And Haru's going to finish off this phase with skill 3. Letting us hit into weak phase. Right on time, baby. Alright, Futaba's here. Futaba's at 100% data storm, so let's go ahead and skill 1. It's going to inflict an AoE defense shred. Okay. Luce is going to go ahead and skill 3. Make sure you target Haru, so again, she's getting the 12% pierce. Very important you do that. So we can hit our defense reduction caps. Here, let's go ahead and Revolution with Komokuten. This should get your Haru very close to the crit rate cap, if not at the cap already. Cord is going to go ahead and use skill 1 here. Target an enemy that doesn't have shock, and this should give us 10% extra crit rate. Very good. Okay, we're going to start highlighting with Cord here. We're going to amp the party's damage. Haru's going to go ahead and skill 3 here. And then we're going to set up for big PP damage next turn, fellas. Okay. So Futaba's back. Let's go ahead and skill 3. Make sure you target Haru so that it's a Psy weakness implant, as you already know. And then, lastly, on Luce, we're going to go ahead and skill 1 here. Inflict the AoE Windswept for the last and final time. Okay, Wonder. We're going to go ahead and change to Shiva. We're going to go ahead and Dance of Destruction. This is going to amp up Haru's Psy damage, of course. Cord, it's time for funny catchy hook button. Make sure you target Haru. And with this highlight, Haru's going to get all 3 of her rounds. And it will get another additional highlight in one action. Yep, there it is. Do it again. But with Haru. Nice. Alright, time for the funny gun button, y'all. Big PP damage. GG's, y'all. Alrighty, fellas. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you do have any questions about this guide, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll get to you as fast as I can. And if you really, really like this one, maybe leave a like, maybe a sub. We are close to 700 subscribers on YouTube, y'all. If you do press that button, it'll make me very happy. And yeah, do look forward to some future guides for 5X. I really like making content for this game. And I do have a couple of video ideas, like some video essays, a character review video coming up soon. I'm not going to say for who, but you'll find out. And yeah, until the next one, y'all. Deuces.